expert, consultant, Sherif Youssef. Hi, Sherif.
Hi, Dominic. How are you? I'm
I'm doing very well. I'm doing
good.
very well. Happy
Good.
Friday. Happy, what is it?
Happy
We're
Friday.
Happy Friday. In the United
Yeah.
States, the day after Thanksgiving, we
Happy
also call
Thanksgiving to
Black
you
Friday.
guys. Yeah. And
In
yeah,
Toronto,
it is Black Friday too. Happy Black Friday
thank
to
you.
all the shoppers out there.
Right. So, but in Toronto, I mean, in Canada, so is it also Black Friday for you guys too?
Yes, it is. Yep,
Why? Why
absolutely.
is it? I mean, you guys don't have the same Thanksgiving holiday, no?
That's true, but yeah, but Black Friday is like just looks like Black Friday is more universal than Thanksgiving.
I noticed that. I was going to say, I mean, as a
Yeah.
marketing guy, you're probably like, whatever. Anybody that
Yeah,
latches
exactly.
to the coattails of the United States, they're like, okay, Black Friday, let's go for it.
Definitely marketing stint, that's for sure. Oh wow.
Oh, that's great. Hey, before we begin, we're gonna be talking about the importance of SEO.
Yeah.
Okay. SEO, what does that stand for?
Search engine optimization.
Okay, so you're going to get into that. Before we do that, though, give us a little background, who you are, what you're doing, all that good stuff, so we can get reminded.
Absolutely, yeah, I would love that. Hey, everybody, my name is Sherif, and I am a marketing consultant. I live in Toronto, Canada, and I also I do marketing consulting for small business and professional services, and I also teach marketing and business courses in one of Toronto's private colleges. And I also do some marketing for one of the one of a consultancy firms that is based out of Egypt. We have a number of locations and offices across the world, and I am managing their marketing activities slash department remotely here from Canada.
Wow. So you're busy.
I am trying to keep busy, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, just keep off the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot that you have on your hands there. And I also want to tell everybody, if you don't know much about Sherif and you want to know, you just can go to the marketing hub for the Self Achievement Network. It's at san.marketing, at san.marketing. And also in the main group, you can look and see. I mean, how many videos have we done in the last year and a half?
Well,
I,
actually, it's been 2 years. Remember now that we got that notification on Facebook, so it's been 2 years now, and we've done like I don't know, maybe almost 80, 100 videos or
yeah,
something like that.
there's a wealth of information there, and
Yeah,
you're all welcome to check that out. So, yeah,
brilliant.
you are the admin of that group, and it's a growing group, and like that. So, okay, so SEO. Let's talk about that. What do you want to tell us about SEO?
So I'm going to talk about it from a marketing perspective today, and it is an activity where you the experts want to rank your website or your web page high on the search engines, and that's where the word search engine optimization is coming from. Now it's been talked about and discussed so many times, and it's been in out there in the market for very long years. And it went through so many developments over the years, over the last maybe 20 years or more. However, the main essence of it is just to get yourself or your website ranked high on the search engines, and
Mm.
that's a goal in its own for all business owners and website owners, and for us as marketing people too. Because basically what we want to do is because it's all become digital now, so we want to capture that moment when you go online and type in something in the search engine bar, and we want our companies to come out first. And this can have many forms. It can have a paid form, and it can have an organic form, but at the end, this is the ultimate goal. We want our website to rank high on the search engine when somebody is looking for something that we offer. So that's something that's been happening for a long time. It's like I said, it went through a lot of development over the past years. But the key thing I believe in SEO is choosing the right keywords
Hmm.
on your website, and that's and not only choosing the right keywords, but also using them well, so that so that it helps the ranking on I'm going to say on Google, on all search engines, but I'm specifically I'm going to speak about Google. So this is one thing that everybody wants. We want to rank high, and in order to rank high, one of the key things that we need to do is choose the right keywords and use them right as well. Now, when we say use them right, there are a number of spots that we can use them in, or we should use them in. One of them is the URL. The URL on the top of the search bar. You need to use your keywords there. So I'm going to give you an example. If you're searching on Google for let's say an iPhone 12, so you need to have the word iPhone 12 in your URL as on your website. So that is one key thing. And also you need to also have it in other spots as well. But because keyword is very important in terms of choice and in terms of location and usage, so it has to be in that URL there, so that once we click on that link, yeah, we can see it on the URL there.
Hmm.
It does absolutely help the ranking. um, Other places, obviously, there's also in the title tag, which is that tag at the top of the browser. There's also in the header of the product itself, in the main content itself. So there are many locations that we need to use our keywords in. But before we do that, we also need to choose them, and to choose them wisely.
Hmm.
All these locations that I've just mentioned have a heavy weighting when it comes to ranking, so we want to make sure that we use these in a proper way.
Hmm.
So first tips here: choose the right keywords and place them properly into these five or six standard areas on the website, on the internet.
Hmm. So let me ask you a quick question. So is it easy to do?
No, and that's why there are people now who are specialized in search engine optimization. I personally would definitely refer to one of these gurus, because they know better. In For example, when we're working with Pinnacle guys, we do have somebody who just understands these things, how to rank properly, and how to make sure that we use the right words. And not only that, they will also give you tips on if you need to increase your content, and what type of content you want to put on your website, and what type of content would be more attractive to potential customers, and so on. So it is not an easy thing. It is also related to business analytics, which is the result of that. Um, that's why I would definitely suggest that we need to have somebody who is a search engine optimization specialist that would work with the marketing person in order to come up with something comprehensive.
Hmm. So let's just talk about the why it's so important to be optimized. And I know you mentioned it because we want our website to come up first. But if there's 1,000 people fighting for the same spot, I mean, that becomes a real trick. And so, so then, what are the like two or three or four or five, main things why that's so important to come up in the top, at least let's say one, two, or three or four spots.
Yeah, and we all thrive to try to rank, on the first page of a search engine results page. Um, and that would be, I think, that would be satisfactory for a lot of people. Obviously, there's other people that want to rank first on that search engine results page. Um, there are a number of ways of doing that. Maybe you can use paid search. You can use also an organic search. You can also try to use what else? Use sorry, social media. Try to use social media. Try to use your social media postings as well. So there are a number of things in order to get that quality website. The end of the day, it's about the quality of the website. So quality of the website here talks about the keyword usage, and the number of keywords as well that are used. So we're not going to use the keyword on each and every um, line of the content, but we have to use them wisely so that it doesn't also um, count against us, because Google will know if you're overusing a certain keyword. This is called keyword stuffing, and Google will know, and it will not rank you. So there's also this little balance that we need to do when it comes to the keyword usage here. But like I said, there's many ways of doing this. It can be done through a paid search. It can be done through an organic search. Some people opt for the paid search because their objective is different. Maybe they're running a certain campaign or a certain promotion, so they do want to come rank higher, and therefore when they pay, therefore their ad will come like in the first or second spots on the search engine. And some people would like to go, take it easy and build organically, which is, I mean, it has a different objective. Maybe branding, maybe building a brand. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So from a novice point of view, right? It's kind of like gambling with a little bit of knowledge.
Yes. Yes. I like
Because
that.
there's no real guarantee that I'm going to have the top spot. However, if I don't utilize SEO to maximize my opportunity, then I'm probably going to rank somewhere way down below, and nobody's ever going to just scroll down and check it out, because the I guess the mentality would be, if they're not up here in the top ranking, then they're not credible.
Well, they're not there, right? So it's very difficult to find them in that, if that's the case. Now, the only way that these types of websites can be found is that somebody would specifically type in the exact keywords, the exact product, and this is very unlikely, unless this product is like a really prominent product. Like, I'll give you another example for iPhone as well. So there's a difference between, if you type in the search bar there, iPhone 12, and another person could type in iPhone 12 Max Pro. There's a huge difference there.
Right.
So that first search, iPhone 12, would just open a page that has all the iPhone 12 different flavors, but that other person would go directly to that page of the iPhone 12 Max Pro. So,
Okay.
so see what I'm saying here is
Yeah,
it's about choosing the right keyword, and also the right location, using in the right location, and then from there it differs if you want to refer somebody to like a category page on your website, or the exact product page on the website. It's a little different.
Mhm.
So because there's a lot of things that need to be done, like example, update your website, too often, pretty often, and also have fresh content on your website, have original content on your website. These are all things that improve the quality, and therefore will improve your ranking as well. Having fresh content, try putting more information there, product information. Try putting articles like blogs and vlogs and Q&As and customer reviews and all that. Try having original content. Definitely don't copy and paste from other websites or from other pages on your website as well. So
That makes a lot of sense, because if I'm going to copy and paste from somebody else's website, first of all, it's not very nice.
and Google will find you, by the way. Google will find you.
Yeah, right. What's the word? It's called plagiarism.
Yes.
Plagiarism. Plus, you're going to be using their they're SEO, so they're gonna. I mean, it just works against you, right?
It does work against you. So and you will be found out by Google, and because yeah, like I always say, Google knows everything. So
Who knows all?
yeah. So,
We have to bow. No, okay,
yeah.
right. So,
But,
okay, wow.
yeah.
So,
So there's a lot of things to take care of. But let's put it into perspective. The main objective is that this is a marketing activity, right? At the end of the day, this is a marketing activity. So one of the things we want to do is to we want to be there in front of our customers. Okay, so how do we do that? One of the ways of doing it is through our website, and the website is pretty much our home, and this is our home. So we want it to look good, in front of the people, and we want it to be out there. So how do we let people know that we have a nice home, and invite them to our home? So we got to use the search engines
mhm,
in order to do that. So we got to rank high on the search engines. So it's and then from there we need to work on the content, we need to work on the keywords, we need to work on the locations of using the keywords, and all that kind of good stuff.
mhm. Okay. So if I wanted to maximize or optimize my website, okay. So this is something that you would recommend that a professional does, someone that says doing this, every day, that has a reputation to do that.
Yeah,
Can I
I,
contact you directly to?
I would recommend two people doing it together at the same time, like a marketing person and an SEO person. If the marketing person knows how to do SEO, that's a bonus. If he or she doesn't, then it's better to get two people working together on this, because the marketing person will tell the SEO person what the objectives are and how and where they want to be, and then the SEO person will tell the marketing person, okay, so this is what you need to do in order to achieve these objectives.
Mhm. Is there a certain type of business that this works best for, or a grouping of businesses, people that have lots of, like, I don't know, a T-shirt company, or people that sell, I don't know, any kind of products, or is it best for, maybe it's not the right question, but like for little guys like that, have one little service or two little services? I mean, is there a,
For SEO specialists, you mean?
yeah, for to have the optimization in place?
Oh, okay. What I know is that there's the SEO specialists, they work across different industries. However, some people are more comfortable in certain industries because probably they have some more experience with. So yeah, sometimes you can get a little more specialization, which is always a good thing. If you can't, then probably anyone with SEO special background will definitely be a plus.
Hmm. One more question for me, and then I'll let you finish whatever you were going to say. So, like, I know I have my website. I can get into the admin portion of it, and there's always a page there somewhere, and I don't know exactly where it's at, but there's a section that talks about SEO, and it asks me for keywords. Now, is that where I'm actually making those changes?
Yes,
Okay,
this is exactly where.
okay, that's a good thing to know. I mean, because if I'm a DIY, right, do it yourself, or that would be the place to do it. So I would comb through my website and look for the keywords that I think are the ones that people would do a search on, and
Yes,
then load them into that area.
absolutely. And remember, we want to choose these keywords that, like you said, will people will look for, and at the same time that have relevance to our product, to our page, and because it is this is the tricky part, because not all people type or search for the same things, or search for the one thing in the same way. So that's why we need to sort of put our heads inside our customers' heads, and try to think of how they would think when they're typing in the search engine. um, so yeah, choosing that keyword, making sure that this is the type of keyword that the customer will type in, and then using it wisely, and then taking care of the content after that, and making sure that we don't overstuff the content with the keyword, and at the same time try to keep our content always fresh, always original, and add to it as much as we can going forward. This
Interesting.
will all help in the ranking of your web pages.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Wow.
All right.
What else? Anything else?
Thank you very much. I hope I've shed some light on optimization. And if anybody needs any more information, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to help in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 5, how important is SEO?
5 being the most important.
Most important, yeah.
I would say 5.
Okay. You heard it from the man right here. Okay. Get your SEO worked out. That's the bottom line. Okay. All right, Sherif, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Once again, I will see you the next time. I don't know if it's going to be next Friday.
Next week we'll be here. Hopefully next week we'll be here.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you all for watching. From all of us here at the Self-Achievement Network, remember to stay inspired and have fun. Talk to you later. Thank you again, Sherif. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.